here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. This game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They give to Jones, right side. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pick on the 2nd down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 46. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Goes right back to Jefferson, completes. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
One after trying to kill it. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
right to the air, Burrow. And his first pass falls incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant was easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Burrow now on 1st down. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. You can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fields this. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
Call that equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Oh, Jefferson lost the football. And now the Bengals have it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety run, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from the defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Still going past the 15. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Well, left side brought in by Hawkinson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. Hey, can.
Tight end going in motion here. First down, Burrow to throw. He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. A couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Close.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running right, this is Jones. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Motion. Go.
To the air, 3rd long. That one's caught by Jefferson. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-7 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation will create the big play down the field.
There's a nice lane there, that's good for 6 yards.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, too. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think you tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, extraordinary quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
On first down, here's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be driven out with a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth, sitting on the couch watching at home, wondering, why do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
A give left side to Brown. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. Zach Moss, the touchdown.
Evan McPherson.
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
On to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Second down carry for Jones. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings who have first and 10. the play fake. It's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. And he's going to work it to the 20. You can Taylor Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. The Vikings just going down instead of receiving. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
K.J. Hamler on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun.
Throw from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
11. Here we go. Can. 11, Thomas. Go get him. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Bengals.
Go. 11, mighty.
We've got a man in motion.
Stop.
Burrow on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left is to throw it away.
I know you really wanna know
first. It's second down.
Get set.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Evan McPherson onto the Bengals field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal units. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Brought in right side by Moore. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
38. Vikings 21.
I just want to rap. I just want to rap. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. Gonna kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's McCarthy to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Thomas.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 180. 11.
From the 16. Got a man. It's Gesicki. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On 2.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Slot man in motion left. A little touch pass here, try to move the chains. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bengals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings 21. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
These coordinators today looking to make splash plays however you can, and what a great way to do it. Defenses still have trouble, King, time to time with these jet sweeps, especially when they lose contain, lose that edge. A sizable boost on the ground for this offense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
McCarthy throwing here. That one's caught by Jefferson. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he's in. The 2 points right. Cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
It was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead. It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Right in.
Off the play fake. Burrow. And the Vikings rush. Brings him down. And the defense comes through. And that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Brought down before the return gets far.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. Takes out a 1-stop. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fourth and forever coming up. They will go. It's McCarthy. This This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Vikings.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. It's McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's got him down to the 30 before going out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Here he is on third and long. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Gain on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you could almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Flushed out of the pocket. There's more of the catch out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense in the hurry up here. Now throwing on third down. He's Got more once again. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Rod. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Throw again, it's Howell. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. I hear you say it all the time, Patrick. It comes back to that word trust. They trusted in their offense. If there's two ways to make this a one-score game, they do their job. That one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
1-1, ready?
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short game.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Already know I got on go. What they call it, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the blow. Got trying to snatch.
Second down now, 7 to go. A give now to Brown. Broke through the tackle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
52, Vikings 37. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Hey, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up.
First down, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Out of the gun, to get to Jones. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
48-yard line.
To the air on first down, Howell. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Put the body on the line for his team. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
That's another good Vikings. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Howell from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. And the shotgun, Howell. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Splits the uprights. And the Vikings get back to the next score. Just 30 seconds to go. They're down to score. Their only shot is getting the football back. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Run with Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Vikings call a timeout. They will be there first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll try the left side with Moss. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Second gained on 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They motion the tight end over. They go counter. It's Moss. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic. That's not even good acting.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line. And they are all the way into that red zone. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. One final shot here. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moment. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
Touchdown, Vikings.
And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. So even though it's not officially over, this is probably just to get the final score a couple points closer.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he's in the end zone. 2 points left. He's on. They cut the deficit. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always put
body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. Got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blonde was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about to
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your